Si ni kama pasa. Mocha anakula hii. Chatuana.
In this video I'm going to try every single street food in Nairobi, Kenya, like smocha, mutura, nyama choma, ugali, and so many others, and put them in a 1 versus 1.
Hii ni ugali anaita street food. Usako serious, anaita ugali street food.
Elimination battle against each other until we find out who the true king of Kenya street food is, and that food will receive this trophy.
Hapa ni wapi? Hapa ni Tao.
First up we have smocha versus mutura.
Sakati ya smocha na mutura gani imeweza? Lakini sasa unajua smocha ina depend. Smocha ina depend unaweka nini na unaikulia wapi. Mutura unajua tu kama kawaida ni bezi kona giza, chuo fulani, chochoro fulani. Unanipata? So hii smocha mazita bidi imewin. Imekari for hizi ni nini? Githeri, ugali. Hizi si street food. Ni pilau anaita street food. Chatuana.
Nairobi West, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kenyan smocha. This is the pride and joy of Kenyan street food. This is a feat of Kenyan ingenuity. Basically, smocha means smoky chapati.
Chapati, fam. You know what I'm saying? Chapati.
Smocha, and the smoky part of it is a tiny sausage that's put in the middle of it.
Tumekata. Hizi is smocha hii. Hii tumekata. This is smocha. Hii haina nini? Haina kachumbari. Haina tango nini ingine. Akachumbari. Hajaeka sauce. Hajaeka choma sauce. Hajaeka nini? Mayai. Hajaeka ova. Bro. Ni chapo na nini?
Chapati.
Smoky.
And then you wrap that in
Chapai fam. Chapai.
Fam, you know what I'm saying? Chapati.
the chapati, and that is the smocha. Every corner stop in Nairobi has a smocha. The moment you see like a white thing like that, like a store. Oh, by the way, shout out Moses' shop, Kwa Mose. So this is basically eaten by like the real Mwananchi, okay? I'm a Mwananchi. The Mwananchi is basically like the Kenyan, like the real Kenyan, okay? There's nothing else
how many
inside here
comrades?
except smoky and chapati, because for round one,
Chapati.
we're ordering the base versions of these street foods, okay? We want to see what they taste like by themselves. And then the four that make it to round two, we'll then give them upgrades. Like they could have like sauce or side. And then for
Ungesema hivyo ni nini ulikuwa unafanya? Ungesema hivyo bro.
the two that make it to the finals, we're giving them the most major upgrades so we can taste the best versions of these street foods. My name's Raymond Kahuma, and this is my first ever taste at the Kenyan smocha.
Ni uongo.
And what to expect?
Uganda si unakuwa na Rolex. Rolex ni mayai nani?
Ooh. Kenyan smocha, okay? Smoky. Wow.
No bev is crazy bro. Sauna nini? No bev.
So the smoky is not
Na
exactly
hujawekewa
like a
sauce.
sausage. It's more like a frankfurter. Now the chapati, since it's
Frankfurters. Tuwawesti ndia watu wenu. Kujia watu wenu wa Frankfurters. Polisikia hapi. Frankfurter. Achana nayo.
fried dough, it kind of complements the smocha, and your mouth is just filled with all this like oily, salty taste. Whoever invented the smocha, shout out to you wherever you are. God bless your soul, bro. Like, now that we're done reviewing the smocha, mutura. You have a lot to live
Motura. Si motura. Motura. Bruv.
up to.
You get me?
Now I'm in Kiambu County, Kamakis. I traveled all the way here so I could find the real Kenyan mutura.
Kamakis.
The name mutura actually stands for blood sausage. Blood sausage. I'm about to eat something today that's called a blood sausage, boys.
Shush.
Now the mutura is actually cow and goat intestines put together and enriched with blood. Enriched with blood. I read that from Google and can someone please explain that to me? You cannot find this ready before evening time. This is for the evening Mwananchi. This looks so much like a
Mwambie.
kebab, my bro. Like this is going
Not
to
a
be my
kebab.
first taste at a plain Kenyan mutura. It's very sticky.
Haikosi huyu jamaa aliuziwa hii motura ndogo hivyo. Aliuziwa 250. Sijui mbona. Na feel tu mseni kama Limblain. kiasi, but that's just me and my opinion, bro.
Sticky, very oily. I'm a Ugandan, and this is my first taste at the Kenyan mutura. Okay?
Uganda hakuna mutura ama ni nini?
It tastes like minced meat. Okay. It's like it's packed with all this meat inside. It's very chewy, very tasty inside. The taste. Okay. It's like it's packed with all this meat inside.
Lazima utokee kwa video je hiyo so mbili mti yangu.
It's very chewy,
Zima.
very tasty inside. It tastes so much like a kebab. There's all these different consortments of meat inside there. Like even when you look at it, the mutura, you have a special place in my heart. But do you have what it takes to become the king of Nairobi street food? That's a different
Jamaa
question altogether.
amechoka na
That's a
yeye.
different question altogether. Yes.
Jamaa amechoka na mse. But lazima akae hapo juu. Lazima uze.
Eliminate job. But the smocha makes it to round 2 of the Kenyan street food giants.
You can't go wrong with chapo.
I'm so sorry.
Nyama choma na mshikaki. Hapa ni nyama choma by default. Vitu za vijiti hapa hizi we don't condone. Nasikia? Sasa niwaambie nani itashinda hapa. Smocha na hii. Smocha inaingia hapa. Nyama choma na hii. Nyama choma inaingia hapa. Nyama choma na smocha, nyama choma. Nyama choma inaenda finals. Ugali githeri, ugali inaingia. Nyerege na pilau inaingia. Pilau na ugali, pilau na nyama choma wins, bro. Easy. Utasijui mbona alifanya hii video yote.
Mutura, I'm so sorry. I could have seen you doing so well if we paired you with kachumbari, but I can just see like smocha like really handling its own and making it to the finals. So the smocha takes it over the mutura. All is fair in love and war. Now for battle 2, we have nyama choma versus mshikaki. Nyama choma, Nyama choma, We're about to eat this. Nyama choma,
Bro.
Find ourselves back in Kiambu County in search of the original nyama choma. My journey finds us at Asenga Foods, and this that you're seeing is called the Masai choma. This is how the Masai actually make nyama choma. Nyama choma also stands for roasted goat meat. So you'll typically find nyama choma at every point in town. It's super common.
Si lazima
very
ikuwe
big deal here
goat.
in Kenya. It's for literally every time of the day. If you're looking for a snack,
But
or
goat
a
is
meal,
best.
This is super versatile. So this is going to be my first taste at Kenya nyama choma. Smells really good.
Hapo pia amenyoroshwa bei ka fucking.
Smells like goat meat. Jesus, this is hot. You're supposed to eat it when it's this hot? Didn't expect that. Very flavorful. Okay, so according to Kenyan legend, they add the salt before they start roasting the nyama choma, which is why it tastes so good without any...
Na hii nyama choma ni kai kobi. Unacheki vile ina tokana vizuri, bro.
It's really good. This could very well make it to the final. Mishikaki is going to have a lot to prove today. If it wants to win this, it's going to have to bring its A game.
Sasa nikuulize. Hii kitu yote itarekodi siku moja? Because hii nyama choma yote, hiyo nimefanya hii chama yote, nyama choma yote na umetoka kula mutura na smocha. Alafu mkule hii yote, ende mkule mshikaki.
Head in the game, Mishikaki. Get your head in the game. I bring you some good news. The same spot that we're at, Asenga Grills, also happens to sell Mishikaki, okay? So there's no
Get that bag, bro. Get that bag.
running away from your fate, Mishikaki. Okay, this could be you, okay? Look at me like a man, okay? Time to face your fate.
It's not me, but the cringe here is very immaculate. But tutaweza tumaliza hii video.
I'm talking to food. So mishikaki is just pieces of beef that are put on a stick and then grilled. And typically there's vegetables in between them. So mishikaki is just a teeny tiny snack. So it's not
Yeah,
gonna
na
be
hoho.
as filling as maybe nyama choma. And also you could only find this mostly in the evening. Okay, my first taste at mishikaki in Kenya.
Pause. Putting meat in his mouth like that, bro. Chill, bro, chill.
Oh. Okay. Wow. I can tell that they dip this in marinating sauce. I can taste that all the way in the inside. This holds itself against the nyama choma. Holds itself really well, might I add. This is gonna be a really intense one. I'm not gonna lie right now. I can't wait for the elimination time. Nyama choma, mishikaki. We always knew that this was gonna be a hard one coming into this, okay? We knew
Pause.
this. All I'm saying is that one of them has to pack their bags and go home, and the other makes it to round 2, okay? But before we eliminate one of them, this is a 1 kilogram loaf of bread. I am going to eat this and
Uongo. 1 kilogram. 1 kg ya mkate. Hebu mimi sijasikia vizuri.
okay? But before we eliminate one of them, this is a 1 kilogram loaf of
Hiyo ni uongo. Hiyo ni uongo. Kwanza ni ya quick maths. Tena mkate ya 1 kg. See? How many loaves of bread is 1 kg? 2 large loaves. Bwana, watu si wajinga. Watu si wajinga bwana. Watu si wajinga. Ni mkate ya kawaida.
All I'm saying is that one of them has to pack is a 1 kilogram loaf of bread. I am going to eat this entire loaf of bread if this channel crosses 50,000 subscribers. So subscribe right now. And I'm so tempted to give it to the nyama choma. The nyama choma was so tasty with so little. I'm also really tempted
Don't
to give
start
it to
blasphemy.
the mishikaki. The mishikaki did an amazing job of being very
Don't
tasty.
bring blasphemy.
With such a little amount, it might hurt
Hey.
to say this. And it's with a heavy heart.
Usianze blasphemy.
Let us think about this, bro. This is crazy, man.
You hadn't thought about it before?
By the power vested in me, I claim
By who?
the loser of this round. Mishikaki, you're gonna have to go home. I'm so sorry.
Bahati yako. Bahati yako. Bahati yako.
I'm so sorry, Mishikaki. I let you down. Mishikaki, it's not you, it's me. I swear to God. I don't know anymore, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was really, really tasty. I liked it. But Nyama Choma did so much with so little. I can see Nyama Choma bringing the crown back to the streets of Kenya. So Nyama Choma takes it over Mishikaki. We've had enough of snacks now. Let's move on to something bigger, okay? Now on to main meal
Pause.
category. We have Ugali versus Githeri.
Githeri.
Ugali. I'm so...
Bro. Anyway, on with the video.
excited
Anyway.
to try Kenyan ugali for my first time. This is a kibandaski, the only and right way to eat an authentic Kenyan ugali, okay? Today we are going to eat Kenyan ugali for my first time, kabisa. Okay? That's my best Kenyan accent. Okay, let's try his food.
Madhe.
So this is an authentic Kenyan ugali. I can't believe I'm about to...
Hey, yo gali yote bro. Yo gali yote bro. Kama umekuwa mnini Mluya. Amekuletea patco. My God, hiyo gali yote inakula utu tusukuma. Utu tusukuma nakula hiyo gali yote. Na fork ni ya nini? Fork ni ya nini bro?
To try it for my first time. Ugali is just maize flour that's put in boiling water and just mixed. I think we call this posho in Uganda.
Oh. I guess he there. Nimenunua ugali, unga ugali, kakuja naye kasema ipikiwe. Hapo akamlipisha kupika. Ndio kuna vile unaweza kuja alafu useme chini record ukipika. Bro. Chill. Unaniharibia.
Uganda. So basically, ugali is just a big meal, and you can eat this at
No
any
problem.
time of the day. I'm assuming it might be a bit plain in taste. So what we've done, this one exception, is we've added sukuma wiki that I'm gonna eat with this.
Huwezi kula ugali plain hivyo bro. Ugali tupu bro. Na maji.
Ugali. Now for this one, I have to eat it seated, okay? We have to provide maximum respect to the authentic Kenyan ugali. Okay, me and this ugali, we have mutual respect between each other. Today we're going to see who we're going to see who is who here. I've cut a piece of this ugali for myself. Now, I don't know, I've just seen people do this, but I've seen people do this. I can feel that
Shimo.
very squishy.
Kashimo.
Very squishy in my
Pause.
hand. Like that. This is my first taste at an authentic Kenyan ugali. Mix that with sukuma wiki. Let me just put that on there like that. Okay? My first taste at an authentic
Una
Kenyan
dig in,
ugali. Okay?
una
That's real Kenyan ugali. Do I also do this? Let me also do this. Yeah. Now ugali, it's up to you to bring this thing home. Okay? You have a big match against You have a big match against Githeri. Ugali is up. Mm.
Ugali na taste, ni mahindi tu.
Mm. Mm. This is the ugali that the Kenyan ancestors passed on to us, okay? It itself might not have too much taste, but I can see it working really well with this sukuma wiki. This is something that you can eat and get very full with. Up next, githeri.
Chakula githeri tu hapo bado.
Githeri. This is an
Nia-
authentic Kenyan githeri, okay? Githeri is just maize and beans boiled together and then they fry them. So this in of itself is a whole big meal and doesn't need any sauce. This is also just eaten at any time of the day, lunch, evening, githeri. Everything hangs in the balance. If you do well enough, this could be yours. I'm talking to food. I don't know at what point I've lost my mind. This is my
Nimekuambia.
first try at the real authentic Kenyan githeri.
Teke bro. Wanakula nikaa naogopa nikaze kula mahindi. Bro.
Okay. The beans provide the sauce. The maize is like the meal. This is brilliant. Who thought about
Banya githeri connoisseur. Wacha bana. The beans provide the nini. Wacha bana.
this? How can something act as a meal and sauce? It's very, very flavorful. I could compare this mostly to like... I actually can't compare this to anything. I've never tasted anything like this.
Who between this githeri here and the ugali that we ate before, who is going to take it to the end and win the final prize? This final prize. I have the final prize. Who's going to win this? Stick around and find out.
Eliminacional. Cue the game show music. Githeri and Ugali, you guys are both grown men. Let's be respectful. On one hand, Ugali brought some really good punches to the fight, but on the other hand,
Ijangu itachagua githeri.
Githeri is a one-man army. This is a really tough one. One has to pack their bags, one has to go home.
Ugali bro.
There, mama. Ugali, Githeri.
Ugali nyama bro. Ugali nyama bro pale. Mti yangu. Uwezi kula ugali hivyo. Rea alikuwa anataka aende kula ugali, but waje madam alimwambia pika tu sukuma. Pika tu sukuma kiasi. Kuna vile unaweza test ugali peke yake. Githeri unajua unaweza kula peke yake juu githeri ni complete meal.
Ugali, Githeri. Ugali, Githeri. Which one is gonna make it through? I think I am going to give it to Ugali. Ugali is the winner of this round. Ugali makes it to round 2. I was pleasantly surprised at how Ugali tasted because, to be honest, it's just flour. How could it taste that tasty? Githeri, handle this like the man I know you are. I think that you'll do better next time. And now for the next round, we have Birenji versus Pilau. There comes a point in every young Kenyan's life where he or she has to become a man or woman, and that point is when you try your first Birenji. Fried chicken legs and throats. Today is gonna be a mad one. I don't know what to expect. You actually can't get this at any point that's not evening or night. So we had to make some special considerations with Chris over here. Right, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus.
Yes,
This
yes.
is how you eat the Birenji. So he's cutting the legs right now. Now I know what you're thinking. Raymond, we've never seen you scared on this channel before. Raymond, you're super manly. Raymond, you're super cute. All these
Bro. Was not thinking that.
things
Anyway.
are factually true, but I just don't know about this one. I thought we'd throw away these parts. So this is gonna be my first taste.
Yes.
I don't know about this one. I thought we'd throw away these parts. So this is gonna be my first taste at the authentic Kenyan Birenji. This is a chicken leg. I don't know if you can tell. That's the toe. That's the toenail. I can't believe I'm about to try the
Kula.
toenail. Okay,
Tama
Birenji's
mingi.
up. Okay, let's
Ni
taste
Mluya.
this Birenji.
Mautamu.
That's very crunchy. That is very crunchy. I think I just bit the toenail. So it smells like chicken, but doesn't exactly taste like chicken. The toenail is very crunchy.
Ona amadhi huko.
Toenail. So it smells like chicken, but doesn't exactly taste
Amadhi huko anashanga. Huyu ni nani? I wonder.
like chicken. The toenail is very crunchy, and the foot in general was very soft. I would say it tastes like what you'd expect the chicken feet to taste like, even though that's very vague. We're done with the Birenji review. I guess it's time for Go Pilau.
If this guy doesn't stop singing, bro. Hizi ni gani bro? Anyway.
So I've got myself a plate of the finest pilau in Kasarani. It has some heavy competition.
Wow,
Pilau is
uko
just
Mwiki
like fried
Kasarani.
rice, okay, that's seasoned, and it also has like
Ni pilau ya wapi my guy? Naeka sukuma na cabbage na nyama 4. Japikiwa pilau pale ya Mswahili pale. Jenda pale cook dishes pale. Tengenezwa pilau ile, yaongezwa viungo pale, ongezwa pia mnazi, ongezwa pia itwaje ili akaeka pia karafuu, akaeka pia nini ingine. Mwanangu nitaelezea, nitawatumia recipe pale, nitawekea kale kando.
a few pieces of meat inside. It's gonna be my first try at pilau in Kenya. Let's try this, okay?
This is obviously gonna win
Wanna
against
count down,
the
okay? 3.
chicken feet.
Mmm.
Mbona jangu inakula hivyo? Sikule tu kama mtu kawaida.
I like it. The rice is doing really well on its own. Now, without further ado, let's try this with the meat. Can you see that piece of meat in there? Okay. Calm down, Pilau. It's pretty good, but is it good enough? We can only find out one way. You know what this means? And it rhymes with Felimination Pound. Elimination round, okay? On one hand, the virenji was very crunchy. On the other hand, the pilau was very tasty. Virenji, crunchy. Pilau, tasty. Virenji, crunchy. Pilau, tasty. Ile pilau ilikuwa tamu. Now, if I was gonna give this to the more fun experience, I had more fun with the virenji. If I was gonna give this to the more fair and tasty experience, I would give this to the pilau. Between virenji and pilau,
Hizi ni pilau direct win.
have to go with
Direct win. Pilau bro.
I think I might have to go with pilau.
Poko na
is the winner of
suspense.
this round. Let's hear it for pilau. It's just me clapping. In this whole place, look around if you think I'm lying. It's just me. So the pilau takes it over the virenji. Virenji is very unique. I really like that, but the pilau I think has the ability to work really well with other foods and make it to the final round. So in summary, for round 1, Mutura, Mishikaki, Githeri, and Virenji have to pack their bags and go home. You guys did a good job, but at every step
Sasa
of the way,
niulize.
you were met by and Virenji have to
Sasa round imeisha. Sasa tarudi kwa huo mse wa smocha, amwambie yake kila kitu, aweke na kachumbari na asiweke vitu zingine, ndio ajaze ikiwa yote ikiwa huko mwisho. Alafu ugali arudi huko aseme yake ugali na nyama na sukuma. Alafu aseme hii pilau itaongezewa nini? That's a very valid question, bro.
to pack their bags and go home. You guys did a good job, but at every step of the way, you were met by a better man. And by extension, making it to round 2 and hence the semi-finals are smocha, nyama choma, ugali, and pilau. We're back even deeper inside of Kiambu County for the first battle of the semi-finals.
Hapa ni wapi?
Pilau.
Hapa ni wapi?
We're back even deeper inside of Kiambu County.
Hapa ni wapi? Kiambu? Mimi si nji jaza na huko bypass. Anyway.
For the first battle of the semi-finals, we have Smocha versus Nyama Choma. Everyone got an upgrade today, okay? No excuses for not performing. And kicking off the upgrades for the Smocha, we have kachumbari and ketchup. So basically, kachumbari is just a mixture of tomatoes,
Ketchup.
onions, coriander. Cut those up, mix them together. You get the smoky, cut it in the just a
Hapa
mixture of tomatoes, onions,
inakosa coriander.
coriander, cut those up, mix them together. You get the smoky, cut it in the middle, put the kachumbari inside. That is what's known as
Smoky pasua.
You get the smoky pasua, put it in the chapati, and you have
Sasa umeweka maji mti yangu.
the near perfect smocha. That's how our ancestors ate it, that's how every Kenyan eats it, and that's how I'm gonna eat it today. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, this is my first near perfect smocha. The chapati and everything else looks more wet inside.
Pause, bro. Looks what?
I think it's gonna be way more juicy and wet inside of my mouth. We're gonna
Pause, bro. Pause. Hey.
count down one more time. Okay, 3. Okay, look at how juicy this is. Oh my God. You have no idea what's going on in my mouth. This is the most tasty bite I've had in Nairobi so far. Warm and tasty. I can taste the onions. I'm a big fan of onions. Hey, the kachumbari is really, really helping this. This is not just a snack anymore. This is something special, something more than that. It's something more special than that.
Hey.
Let this
Tema hapa ni Kiroma.
cut past.
I know you.
YouTube.
All the way from Uganda.
Yes.
My husband would have been so happy. Let
Damn.
me just take
Wow.
a peek.
Okay.
He follows you so much.
The moment you're being recognized by
Bye,
moms.
bye, baby. One word for this. Smochatastic.
Mm.
Over to you, Nyama Choma. Over to you. Thank you, Team Smocha, reporting to you live from Team Nyama Choma, where we're gearing up to defend the last of the surviving meats in these knockout stages. Now, for the
Meats.
Nyama Choma, its upgrade goes by the
Eh.
name of some more kachumbari.
Ah, damn, hii kachumbari iko na ni bypass. Oh, sorry. Huku lazima ikuwa ni bypass, my guy. Maana hii ni avocado, nyanya, kitunguu, pia wanakosa coriander.
This kachumbari is a bit different because it has avocado. Apparently, that's the way you're supposed to eat Nyama Choma, the proper Nyama Choma. This
Na
is
ugali,
Nyama
bro.
Choma. That is some kachumbari. So I'm just gonna mix that in there for good measure. Get some avocado, get some, you know, get whatever I can with this meat. I can't wait to taste this. This is a proper That is the biggest scoop of kachumbari I could get. The onion has that sting.
Nyinyi mnaona nika nyama choma inafaa kuliwa hivyo. I'm just asking. Unakula chukua nyama choma unaifanya hivi. Kama ugali. Chukua hivi. Naeleweka juu ni myoji. Kwani uko na nyama choma?
Brings it back down. The meat is very chewy, very tender.
Ona
The kachumbari is
madhe hapo.
very mushy. This one here might be the toughest battle. I don't know who's about to win this, but we're about to find out. Nyama choma nikikupea utawezana. Smocha nikikupea utawezana. If I give you this trophy, will you handle it, Smocha or Nyama Choma, if that is your real name? Something
Bro.
tells me that the winner of this here battle might
Bro.
go on to change the course of history. Nyama Choma was really tasty. Smocha was very versatile little thing, that one. What the kachumbari did for that Smocha was a lot, but not too much that it couldn't do for itself. That's how I'm thinking about this. Next level. When I took the first bite at the Nyama Choma, I was like, ooh, this is good. But the Smocha...
Zirusha nje nyama choma, bro.
Wow. Okay. With the
Bro.
power vested in me, as a YouTube food critic that just got my camera and started doing this, I am going to have to hand this
Tu,
to
don't fumble.
the Smocha. I have
Ni hivyo. It was nice doing this. Juu sasa hii ni nyani gani tena wameanza? T. Bro. The fuck? Anyway.
to give it to the Smocha. Nyama Choma, I didn't lead you on, okay? What street food would most Kenyans have so many options with? Like when you're in town, you can mix it with this, or you can mix it with that, or maybe Raymond's very cute. Who knows? I know.
But najua kona point juu huwezi kula nyama choma daily, but unaweza kula smocha daily. Have a point. He has a point, by the way.
I know that Nyama Choma is great. I know that Nyama Choma is a staple food of Kenya. Ile nyama ilikuwa
staple.
tamu. That Smocha just tastes equally as good, but is way more versatile. So making it to the finals is a Smocha. Packing his bags and going home is a Nyama Choma. Sijui nani atachukua i.
Kikombe.
I don't know who can win this. I'm learning Swahili, guys. But we're about to find out because in the next round, we have Ugali versus Pilau. Okay, we're back in Langata in our second Kibandaski. And the
Langata, bro.
Ugali is about to make his case for why he deserves to win this award. Okay, let's do this.
Usipokula ugali na nyama
We're back
inakuwa
with the
ngori
authentic
sana.
Kenyan ugali. It's
Na
about to
omena.
make its case for the best street food in Kenya. We're already familiar with ugali,
Omena.
but what we're not familiar with is this upgrade.
Akaka ugali nataka kutest. Nti yangu. You serious? Mbia kuwekea ugali ya maana.
This is called omena, okay? Apparently these are sardines. They're got straight from Lake Victoria, okay? They're fried. In Uganda, we call this mukene. The one thing I know about this is it has a really strong taste.
Mukene.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna overpower the ugali. Now, we know how to eat ugali, okay? You just get a big piece like that and then just start... Just start doing this like you're a child again.
Then
Omena looks really strong, okay? I can
Shimo.
smell it from here. Now I'm just gonna dip this inside this omena. Okay, get that nice juice, nice omena juice in there like that. Okay, maybe I'm also just gonna use my fingers to...
Wajaka sahii wanakuwa triggered. Wanakuwa triggered. My guy. Unacheza na omena, my guy. Yeah.
Grab some omena like this. Grab the omena by the
Oh.
throat. And now I'm about to take... Okay, that's not what I expected.
Nene.
Omena has a really, really strong, overpowering taste. If you've eaten fried grasshoppers before, this is what that tastes like. I know that Kenyans apparently don't eat fried grass.
The fuck? What? Fried grasshoppers. Keen to be fair. Nakulanga nini termites. Kama hizi ongea.
There's a lot of taste in it because the omena is really tiny, so the salt and the seasoning gets everywhere in it. I like that. And the ugali just supports it. I wouldn't recommend going on a date for this one. I'd recommend coming here when you're hungry.
Unatry kusema? Unatry kusema? Unatry kusema?
Apparently, you're supposed to...
Unalamba vidole hapa kama nini.
Now, without further ado, I'm gonna hear out what the pilau has to say. So let's just do like a cool transition straight to the pilau. And we're back to the same exact spot. That cool transition led nowhere. We're in the same spot.
Isi pilau.
Fantastic, because they've been so kind to provide us with some of the most organic, homegrown pilau. Shout out Cool Cave Kibandaski. Since this is pilau's last and only chance
Tuonyeshe picha hiyo
to make
vizuri.
its case for itself against the ugali, we're gonna give it a very, very nice upgrade. This is Kenyan matumbo. It's basically the intestine.
Bro, hizi ni mashakura bro. Hizi ni unaenda kula pilau huku bro. And then you expect to give it a fair rating. Haiwezi. But understand, they're gonna give you a pass because you didn't know.
Of the cow, fried and boiled. It also comes with its own sauce. Okay, somehow this smells even stronger than the omena, which I don't know how that's possible. Wow, that's a strong smell. So the matumbo is gonna be the upgrade that we give to this.
At Ombachi, what are we saying about this pilau? At Chef Ali, what are we saying about this pilau? Is it pilauing? Is it inayo? Pilau imeonewa. If it loses, it deserves a better fighting chance. Hii ni JT. Isi pilau. Hii ni JT. Ike mchele, bro. Hii hata si wali.
Pilau, even if the pilau already comes with little...
Already ishaungua bro. Kwanza kuna venye ilikuwa inakaa inaungua. Hapa spices ni kwa umbali. Ama na hate. Najua unaweza kuwa nasema na hate. Mi si hate. Tuambiane tu ukweli. Hii hata ya kwanza was better than this. Siri angeanza na hii. Na hiyo ya kwanza. Kweli uongo.
Tiny pieces of meat on the inside. I am gonna get a scoop of rice tumbo. I assume this is gonna taste very much like beef. In Uganda, this is called ebienda. Well, actually, one of my staple foods from where I come from in specific. For God and my pilau and matumbo.
Lazima uiombe juu.
This is really spitting with this. Wow, it works really well with this. Mutumbo is
Matumbo.
matumbo is really, really good. One of the
Matumbo.
best things that I think I've tasted so far. I like
Dikembe.
how salty and seasoned that this is. Now we've heard from the ugali and omena. We've heard from the pilau and matumbo. Only one more person we need to hear from. Na sisi aniki eliminator.
Bro,
Elimination time. I'm getting too old for this. I can't keep doing this. I
Prime
can't
time
keep
hardware.
eliminating these good folks. When I first ate the ugali and omena, I
Hapa
thought
ni
there's
wapi?
no way anything can come close to this. But the pilau and matumbo came in and said, wait a second. We have something to say about this. On one hand, I
If
thought that
the-
the omena provided a very salty crunch.
if the pilau wins, even after what the pilau was done to whatever that pilau was, then that just shows Jetty for the win.
Fun experience with the ugali. But on the other hand, the matumbo provided a very chewy, tasty experience with the already tasty pilau. Between the ugali and omena and the pilau and matumbo, I am going to go with. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with. Between these two, I am going to have to go with. Ugali. Ugali has to win this round. Ugali is making it to the final spot. The matumbo and pilau combination was
Bro. The fuck robbed. Pilau was robbed. Pilau is punching the air right now.
actually quite good. It's just that I don't think it was good as omena and ugali, if I'm being completely honest.
Ndio
So, ladies
pilau,
and
bro.
gentlemen, to introduce to you the two finalists for the 2023 Kenyan Street Food Championships, weighing in at 200 grams, hailing all the way from
Yaani
Kamasi,
mayai.
Kiambu, Kenya. In my hands is quite possibly the greatest smocha ever made to man. In this smocha, we've added everything that you could possibly imagine.
Anything you could add but didn't add coriander. Hii ni mayai inakaa white hivi. Bro, the fuck? Ama ni ebu nisongeshe hii nini kidogo ndio muone vizuri. Bro.
Imagine that could go on a smocha, okay? Avocado, mayai, also known as boiled eggs, mixed with the already existing smoky pasua from last time, which
Chapo
is
za
cut in the
yellow.
middle and has some kachumbari inside
Mani
there. And then
effects.
to wrap that is this ever-loving chapati. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap that up in this
Chapati.
chapati right now. My first taste at the
Smocha ni how
perfect
much?
ever-loving chapati. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap
Smoky mayai. Pena soma ngapi? Ama amefuta juu ya Raymond.
that up in this chapati right now. My
Chapati.
first taste at the perfect smocha. This is like Captain America perfect smocha. Okay, this is a super smocha program. For God and my smocha. Okay, we're gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hata hajauma smoky. Hata hajauma mayai ama hata ova. Hajawekewa sauce.
Smocha. 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 How many times called your name Smocha? Wow. This has to be the best wrap I've ever had in my life. And if I were to give this a score, this is a perfect 10. The eggs work really well with the smoky, and the kachumbari works really well with the avocado. This is a mixture of so many things I don't even know. This reminds me of the Ugandan Rolex. That's the closest thing I could get to this.
Yeah,
This is a
true.
perfect score of what I
Rolex.
expect a Nairobi street food to taste like. The ugali is gonna have so much to prove today. I can't wait to see what it has to store and offer. Okay, now over to you, ugali.
Na ni smocha za wapi zinakuanga best? Ma food connoisseurs wa Nairobi.
Thank you. Now weighing in at 300 grams, coming to you live from Kamaki's Kiambu, Kenya. This is the final version of the ugali. On my right, I have the ugali. On my left, I have something that I have never seen or heard
Mbukiza.
of ever in my life. We, ladies and gentlemen, are about to eat something called ulimi. This
Oh,
ulimi actually means
Roreme.
tongue.
Roreme.
We're about to eat something that's a cow tongue. Now, ulimi is actually a cow tongue, and I didn't think that people ate this. This might be the most scary one I've eaten so far. I have no idea what this is gonna taste like. There's these little hairs on the upside of the tongue.
The hairs,
and that
neathy.
is the actual tongue muscle. This is ulimi. It's how our great-grandfathers did it.
Mm.
It's how my dad did it. Okay, I don't know if my dad has ever eaten this, but that's how I'm gonna do it. That's the piece of ugali that I've broken up. Okay, now we're gonna crush it together. We already established that I'm good at this. Okay, this is not my first rodeo. This is not my first.
Imagine nyama choma ingefika finals mti yangu. Nyama choma pale. Ugali poa. Kwanza kamakis manze, nyama choma fiti. Sana story za ulimi bro. Nyama choma tu fiti pale. My lord.
Time,
I
okay?
wonder.
This is the piece that I have chosen to be my offering. That is our ulimi. That's our ugali. Oh.
Funga mdomo bro. Ulimi was not a good idea.
That tongue is really tough. It's a tough muscle. Quite good ulimi. Okay, I'm gonna add another one if I may.
Sasa nini umebakisha hapa?
That's the ulimi, okay? I think that the ulimi is very chewy. It has a very strong, distinctive meat taste to it. The ugali is just kind of everywhere in my mouth. It really hurts me to say this, and I can't believe this is gonna be my last time to do this, but I have no choice but to. Elimination round.
Bro.
I find myself in the position today. The ugali worked really well with its other companions, okay? The smocha came and gave me everything it had. and
Smocha
that's
for
what
the
I
win.
asked for. Now, on the other
Smocha
hand,
for the
we
win.
can't discount what the ugali went through, okay? The ugali came and gave an all-star performance, left it all on the floor, and if the ugali just ended out here, it could go home knowing it tried its best. It left everything on the floor. I would say
On the
that
floor,
more
on the plate.
versatile, the more capable, the more fun, the more deserving champion, in all honesty, is the smocha. The smocha is the 2023 champion of the street.
Hapa realistically then street food zilikuwa hapa ni smocha, motura, nyama choma, mshkaki na hii chicken feet. Hii si street food mti yangu, hii is just food. Bro. Nini ingine? Hii si street food, just food. Si street food same, it's just food. Unataka kuniambia watu wanakula street food kwa nyumba? Tuache mchezo. Hizi ndiyo staple food. Yes, unajua kwa sababu kuna wase wanakulanga smocha hapa, lakini si kwa nyumba. Ikifika point unatengenezea smocha kwa nyumba pia. Bro. Tunapika motura kwa nyumba. Bro, una overdo. Nyama choma. Yes, naona. Lakini on a random usiku one day unapika nyama choma. Bravo. Hadi bravo. But githeri unapika, ugali unapika, pilau unapika.
Food of Kenya. Let's hear it.
So it was not even a debate.
Okay, let's hear it for the smocha. The smocha is just a really versatile food. Okay, you could find it anywhere in Kenya. You could add smocha. The smocha is just a really versatile food. Okay, you could find it anywhere.
Wena ya jamaa iko hapo na shangaa.
Let's hear it. Versatile food. Okay, you could
Hii
find
jamaa.
it
Jamaa anaweka smocha hapa kwa nini na nini?
anywhere in Kenya. You could add whatever you want to eat. You could add chili. You could
Chapo.
you could do all the stuff with a smocha. This is just the best street food in Kenya, in my opinion. The ugali comes in a close second, so we're gonna give it this second place trophy. Okay, it looks really nice. Okay.
Ini ugali alienda nayo town ndio.
Actually, all the street foods I've tasted in Kenya throughout this video have been really impressive,
Kwenye
very
photo
tasty
shoot.
and versatile. Good job, guys.
I think generally watu wamefurahi, but for me taambia smocha ilikuwa ishinde. Either smocha ama nyama choma, but nyama choma was robbed. But in terms of street food, it's easier for you kula smocha kuliko kula nyama choma. Choma watu wanapelekanga kula na nini? Na wababas ndio wanakula nyama choma huko.